They said Jay-Z was my dad. They said...
We out here on vacation in the Bahamas, another beautiful day. Check it out, check it out. Boom. I want to talk to y'all for a minute about the power of perception. Versus... Whoa, wait, don't give away too much, man. Yeah, okay, I can say clone, I want to say clone. All right, so there's like a clone. Bang,
The Epstein files reveal the largest genocide in human history, and it is being hidden from your eyes. 8 million children go missing every single year. Look at all these people with black eyes. Politicians, your famous actors, the Pope, high-level people. They all participate. This is an email from the Epstein files. All you need is a blood transfusion from the pack and you reverse aging.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
It's a serious question.
Sorry.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
Is your money dirty money?
If you live,
I just asked a question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact,
why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it. A heart.
But you earned it.
Wait a second. Just when people thought the Epstein scandal couldn't get any darker, new rumors started spreading online. Now there are claims that several celebrities may have been caught up in the situation, with Bryce Gray's name being mentioned. To be clear, none of this has been confirmed. Unless Bryce speaks for himself, everything remains speculation and online chatter. Some reports suggest that figures like Diddy, Epstein, and Weinstein were connected through a larger circle that allegedly exploited vulnerable people. Comedian Katt has talked for years about powerful individuals in Hollywood behaving badly, and some fans believe current headlines are proving his warnings right. Bryce's situation has raised eyebrows because his career shifted dramatically. He once showed strong promise as a young actor, but has since struggled publicly with substance abuse and personal issues. There were even reports of a mental health crisis that required police intervention. Critics claim his decline traces back to questionable mentorship experiences in the entertainment industry, though solid proof remains limited and unclear.
They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Ooh.
So you wonder what they did?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down.
To understand how Bryce allegedly became connected to this situation, people often point back to a mentorship opportunity early in his career. At the time, his former manager, Charlie Mack, reportedly introduced him to major industry figures like Will Smith and Diddy. This happened while Bryce was gaining attention for his role on Empire. So from the outside it looked like a smart career move. Many assumed he was receiving guidance from powerful names who could help him grow professionally. However, critics now question what really went on during that period. Around the same time, Diddy faced serious rumors and investigations involving inappropriate conduct, though nothing was proven in court. Because of his influence, some believe negative stories were quickly pushed aside. Later, Jaguar Wright publicly claimed Bryce experienced disturbing situations during that mentorship. She even alleged that Bryce and another artist once fled a party in fear. Still, these claims remain unverified and heavily disputed.
Bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
My husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who...
Bilal told me, Jay, he told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
In that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith, Jaden, he Bryshere and he Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal. Now I don't give no how far in the desert you run. You'll go from a Philly to a sand, but they'll still get you.
He's Philly though, Jay. It's Philly.
He Meek Milk. As far as I'm concerned, he Meek Milk. I ain't calling him Mill no more. That's milk. That's Meek Milk. Added to the honeycomb. You got a meal.
So you believe the Dwayne Martin story that could have happened?
Of course, everybody know that.
Jaguar continued making serious claims, saying that Bryshere's own mother may have known more than people realized. According to her, Bryce's mom allegedly stayed quiet because she was being financially supported, while powerful figures controlled his career and personal life. Jaguar suggested that this behavior began when Bryce was still very young, which makes the accusations even more disturbing. These statements have not been proven, but they have sparked strong reactions online. Some people have connected these rumors to broader conversations surrounding the Epstein documents and long-standing concerns about exploitation within the entertainment industry.
Say, Andy, I'm talking about Bryshere's mom. I'ma kick you in your and then I'ma go to work North Philly style. Kill. And Charlie. You happy now? He's a gay star. Are you happy now, Andy? For a book that didn't sell? I hope that new husband of yours leaves you. And maybe it's time you tell your son why his father is really in jail, his biological father, for all of his life and what you had to do with it. You CI.
According to some of the documents that were made public, there are claims that a larger circle of powerful people may have been operating behind the scenes in the entertainment world. In one report, Epstein allegedly described Diddy as a rival, which has fueled even more speculation online. Rumors suggest that young artists and models were treated like bargaining chips, which many people find deeply disturbing. Jaguar also claimed that Andrea once reached out to her for help regarding Bryshere. She says she warned Andrea to distance him from Charlie Mack, believing he was the connection to Will and Diddy. However, Jaguar insists nothing changed, and Bryshere remained in that environment for years, leaving lasting damage.
That came to me and begged me for my help. I told her to get the away from Charlie. I did everything that I could do to get Bryshere, to help her get Bryshere out of California into Chicago State to be ready for filming. She knew she knew what Will did to him. But because of Charlie, see? And Charlie had promised her all kinds of things. And all she had to do was pretend to be a broken down single mom who worked her way up through the ghetto and raised a superstar for television, when the truth is she wasn't nothing but a dealer's. That's all she ever was. She went from dealer to dealer, and then she snitched on whoever she needed to snitch on until she could get to the bigger bag, until she got with Larry Lair, my friend who raised Bryshere in $1 million home. Your whole book is lies, Andy. And I hope anybody that bought it asks for a refund and demands it comes out of your pocket every time they see your son's gay. You and Charlie Mack.
Yaz's mom brought Yaz to Charlie. And Charlie came and got me and was like, what you want to do? I started writing for Yaz, like that's why it makes me mad to see what's going on with him right now. Like I can't believe what I'm watching.
Right.
I can't believe what I'm watching. Like for you to flip that way and turn like you doing gay porn and like what is wrong with you, man? No disrespect to anybody gay, but it's just like
because it was him.
It's a kid I watched from he grew up, so it's like, and then like the mental issues that he have. You feel what I'm saying? I know he had mental issues. Like he ain't all the way there. So to watch all this happening is like, all right, where all the people that was around when the money was around?
You thought the claims made by Jaguar and Katt Williams were shocking. More controversy followed after the Epstein documents became public. Will Smith's longtime friend, Ball, spoke out and made serious accusations. He alleged that both Will and Diddy had connections to escorts linked to Epstein. Ball also claimed that Bryshere confided in him, saying he felt exploited and pressured by older figures in the business. Many people online believed Ball's story right away. Even before Bryshere addressed any of it himself, Ball had previously made headlines when he publicly accused Will of having a private relationship with actor Dwayne Martin. He described walking in on what he said was an intimate moment between them. His detailed account fueled even more debate, leaving fans divided and raising fresh questions across social media.
I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, murder, like it was murder.
Just when it seemed like the story couldn't get any more dramatic, Bilal sat down for another intense interview with Tasha K. During that conversation, he shared even more disturbing claims. He described a night in Chicago when, according to him, Bryshere became overwhelmed after using a heavy amount of drugs and broke down emotionally. Bilal said Bryshere confided in him and accused Will and Diddy of mistreating him more than once. He insisted those statements came directly from Bryshere during a private moment. Bilal also claimed that Will had asked him to look after Bryshere during that trip, which is why he was present when everything unfolded.
I arrived in Chicago for Empire. It's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy, right? He's out there allegedly with male prostitutes. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
The same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that. But this is why a show is going on. I pulled him to the side. I said, listen, I'm here to help you and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. Okay. I want to love you because everybody else love you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But he kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will me. You know Diddy made me suck his. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo, listen. Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada would watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them deals. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I got to have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Ooh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail, period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts. You know what you and Diddy was doing together in y'all younger years. All that's coming out.
Who else did you see allegedly on the tapes?
Tyrese with Will and Jada. Then the one with Charlie Mack and Will. Jada's not on it, but you can hear her say, make him spit up, period. So when these tapes come out, people will know I'm telling. So it's time for everybody that got a credible story, I should say, to start the process.
Now, no shade to Bilal, but at first, a lot of people thought he was clout chasing.
At first, many people brushed off Bilal's claims and assumed he was just looking for attention. They felt the timing was suspicious and thought he might be trying to stay relevant. But once the Epstein documents started circulating online, public opinion began to shift. Suddenly, some fans felt like nothing was impossible when it came to powerful figures in entertainment. People started saying Bryshere's situation might not be unique, and that others in the industry could have faced similar treatment. Online reactions have been intense. One person wrote that if the allegations are true, it's heartbreaking to see a gifted young performer lose his way. They said it changed how they view certain celebrities and made it hard to enjoy their work. Others went even further, accusing well-known stars of serious misconduct and questioning past rumors about secretive behavior. At the end of the day, these are still allegations and strong opinions are flying everywhere. What's your take on all of this?